I hear that in this current times, there's one attached to whatever title you take. So there's one Don, one God, one King. I don't know if she's one Queen. She will be able to tell us. Ladies and gentlemen, well, let's welcome on set onto show business, Mzvee. Welcome. How are you?
I am fantastic, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. You too.
Right, so like I just said, there's one God, one Don, one King. Yeah. What are you?
Mzvee.
You're not taking any of those titles. One Queen.
No, I'm just Mzvee.
So, but aren't you interested in any of that? Because we hear a lot of people saying they are queens, they are princesses, they are, you know, and
I don't know about that. I don't have much to say about that. It's a title. I don't know. It suits them, I guess. But I'm just Mzvee.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if there's anything that you're one person who don't really clamor for some of these things, I don't know, have you noticed that?
Yeah. I mean, every artist is entitled to call him or herself with any name.
Right.
You can tag yourself as an.
Right. So now that Mzvee is here, let's do something special like we do every time. And so a lot of times when I'm reading the message, it's as if I am just reading from my head. So now that she's here, I'm giving you the opportunity to tell her anything you want to tell her via video. So you record a video of yourself and then tell Mzvee whatever you want to tell her. And that will be after we've reviewed the song, or after I've played you the song Balance featuring Sarkodie, which is going to be on our, music video segment here or review segment here. So take note of that. So record a video of yourself. It shouldn't exceed 30 seconds. Miss Sel, what the alpha phone now to say video, selfie video. Now I can be a chair Mzvee. Then you just say it. Please, my name, bro, 30 seconds. Then you send it to our WhatsApp number 055-7190-888. 055-7190-888. So let's send in the video messages so that Mzvee will see you and then know exactly what you're talking about. Now, Andrew Fedima, yes. You are a renowned music producer, sound engineer. Have you been following Mzvee? Have you heard her songs, and what do you make of her songs?
Yes, I like her compositions. I've been following her. I can't remember attending one of her concerts at the Accra Mall several years ago, about 5 or 6. Yeah, very fantastic. You see, when I see ladies like this who play with live band, I get so happy because they know the rudiments of beauty in terms of variations, how they vary their voice according to various songs that they sing. And I think looking at her compositions and then her arrangements, and the kind of producer that she chooses to help them in the production in the studios, I think she'll go far. And no wonder, I mean, she's been in the system for quite a long time. Because in her area, she's very unique. Yeah, there's there's always be a difference between 12 and a dozen.
Wow. There always be a difference between.
And similar also is not the same.
No two words are the same, actually. Right, Aaron. But for that short, would you call it commercial break?
Yeah, you can call it that, commercial break.
Yes, but for that short break, what would you think Mzvee would have been by now?
Well, maybe hitting the ground.
Really?
Seriously, because before the break, she was on a roll. She was really unmatched. I mean, BET, Queen of GH Music. A couple of weeks ago, I don't remember if Uncle Fred remembers, Wendy Shea made a statement, a tweet, and no disrespect to Wendy, I love Wendy, and she talked about the fact that since she saved Ghanaian music in 2018, and so I said, hold my tea for me. And so I did a check, and then I played all the hit songs that were released between 2018 2019, and guess what was on top? Mzvee.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so, I mean, before the break, she was on top of the ladder. She has the beauty, she has the swagger, she has this voice, she has stagecraft, she has the sex appeal. I mean, Mzvee is exciting.
Wow.
And I'm really excited that she's come back. And I only pray that the team and all of us will support her to get back.
Is this intentional? Do you want
No, seriously. I mean, I keep saying this every time. Every time. And it's not because you are here. I mean, everybody that has seen me talk about Mzvee knows this is the cliche.
Right.
And I'm
So let's talk about your comeback.
Yes.
I think, or sitting on the fence, I see you working hard as an underground artist. What is the whole idea? What's the plan behind your comeback?
Get back out on top, definitely. But you see, every mile begins with a step. It's not easy to go away and for people to welcome you back easily, because you know there are people there who are doing the work and who are enjoying all the love, and people forget easily. And so leaving the scene for a whole year, that's massive. So coming back, I knew it wouldn't be easy. I knew I would have to work really hard. This past year I've released 5-6 songs with 5-6 videos, and I've released a whole album. Some people will say it's not making that impact yet, but the fact that you see me means that it's making an impact.
Right.
Yes, but that's what it is. People don't really see it until it's like all the way in your face.
Right.
And even though I was away for a whole year and some, it was crazy how I was still getting, you know, call for work, and people still really wanted me in a certain space. And I was saying, no, I'm not doing this anymore. But people wanted me so bad. And that's one of the reasons why I have so much vim right now, and I'm trying to, you know, get back into this space and shine as hard as I can. And for Arnold to say the heavy words, to speak the heavy words he spoke, and for my dad here to do the same, I don't take it for granted. These are words I hear from people every single day, and I believe it myself that I am amazing and I am the best of the best.
Right.
I don't play with my craft. Yes. So yeah, I'm ready for this, and I'm not stopping. We're doing this all the way.
Right. Good conversation. Now let's talk about the new one, Balance.
Yes.
First of all, let's discuss the title.
Okay.
Balance. What are you trying to balance? Are you trying to balance the bit of, you know, being away and that of coming back? What is it? Or the old you and perhaps the...
It has nothing to do with my comeback. It's a club song. It's a fun song.
Right.
So I seen this boy in the club, and I'm telling him I can make his body balance.
Oh.
Basically, yeah, I've got it all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's just one of those club vibes. It's just a fun song, and it's a bit sensual as well. So yeah, it just does what it does. Yeah.
And the decision to put on Sarkodie.
Yeah. Sarkodie is amazing rapper, really professional, I think. Yeah, and when I recorded this song, I don't know why, but his voice was the only one really ringing in my head. So I decided, I was like, you know, let's hit him up and let's get him on this record and let's do this. And just like that.
We've had several people talk about how challenging it is to get Sark on their song.
Yeah.
For you, would you say the same, or the story with you is different?
I don't know. I didn't face that, so I don't know. Maybe he just loves me. But yeah, no, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But like every big artist, you know, there's just a little bit of balancing before anything happens. So you should expect that. It happens with every single artist. So yeah. But it was good working with him.
Okay, Arnold, have you heard the song?
Yes, I've heard the song.
You have?
I've heard the song.
Okay, so before we talk about the song proper, perhaps we should, you know, go see the video, and then we'll come back, we'll talk about the audio. I'm hoping that my bosses up there would allow me show the video for, you know, the second time on the show. We'll show it twice actually on the show. So at this point, let's go see the new one, or the latest from Mzvee. She calls this one Balance, and she's got Sarkodie on this one. Like we do, if you're listening to it, make sure you pay attention to the song and then the video as well, so that you can also tell us what you think. I would say that our views here don't always matter. It is you out there that matters as well. So this is Balance. Enjoy. Nti ode fa phone won't me type here, men worry. File phone na record the video. Wa ne apese wo ka che Mzvee na say ne wo kan e won jom ne ho no record it na send it to WhatsApp number 055 71 90888 055 71 90888. Mr. Once any man terminal, don't blame me, please. And for those of you who can send a test, trust me, your views when you send them, definitely I'm going to read them out. Guys, let's talk about audio. And I'll start with Uncle Fredima.
This is it's a mid-tempo song laced with an Indian type of, you know, rhythm.
Angry
Let's-
Did you know your song had an element of
that one I didn't know. I'm now learning.
Okay.
You know,
Hey.
you call it soca or maybe raga or something like that.
Okay.
It's related with that lot of that kind of ingredients coupled with less instrumentation. So the music is clearly defined, and you could really hear her voice. The voice is very, 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 very unique. That when you hear the kind of music, you can see that this is coming from Mzvee. And also the introduction of Sarkodie into the music also brings the kind of what we call it, how complete the music is. Sarkodie has got his own style, and then he fused in with that of Mzvee. So the audio is very, very good. I don't know whether it was the medium that we were listening from that we couldn't get all the dynamics, but I think it's very good music that, you know, because it's big tempo, we can dance to it as well.
Right.
Yeah, it's not all that slow, it's not all that fast. So definitely we can dance to it.
Right.
Tell me, I don't know about India. All I know is it's a quintessential Afrobeat sound. I don't know where the Indian element came in, but I mean, he's an experienced one. So, but I didn't figure out the Indian bits. I think for me, the standout was I don't know whether it's the horn. Like Fred. That was a standout for me. I mean, if you listen to the song critically, that stands out for you on the song. And for me, I think she delivered. She delivered. And Sarkodie's element and his introduction.
He doesn't feel.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
Are you?
No, you see.
Okay. Yes,
Well, as it was said by John Amos in the famous Ghana Come to American film. So when I say he is a prey, he is a pain. Yeah.
I'm looking for my son Akim.
Yeah. I mean, when he's got money, he's got money.
Yeah.
So,
No, the delivery is good.
Yeah,
The delivery, they did not.
So when you guys say Mzvee never fails me, she's never failed before.
Charlie, she's good.
no, she can sing in other parts. When you talk of her
She's
music,
good.
her music, so she knows her crafts.
She's good.
When to deliver, how to come in, and the whole of this. And I must commend the producers. I mean, I must be honest. The producer or people who are behind him, because she can't do it alone. She has to get all those kind of people behind her to be able to elevate it to that kind of standard. So then the team is very, very, very good. When you have a very good team, and I think she also listens.
Yeah.
An artist who doesn't listen will never go up. Never.
Do you listen?
Oh, I'm a very good listener.
Now, if you hear the commentaries, if you hear what you're hearing, for you, what would you say the goal is? You know, as far as your music is concerned.
I don't know if I'll answer that right, but I can just tell you that I am more present in what I'm doing than I've ever been. It was at first like, you know, a job, you know, I wake up and go to the studio and record it. I didn't find much joy in it, but this, I think, has always been my dream to just really enjoy what I do, and it's finally happening. So, yeah, I'm just really enjoying what I do. And I pray it goes across borders, it transcends borders, it speaks to people, and people just have a good time. Yeah.
In terms of promotion, in terms of the would you say, okay, I guess I should ask this before, would you say you now have a new brand?
I wouldn't say I have a new brand. I just say that one or two things that people say to me that I've also realized is my newfound confidence, and I'm just more relatable now personally when people meet me. Yeah, what was the question again? That was a long question.
This question, the one I asked there, I was asking that, would you say you have a new brand?
No, I don't have a new brand. I don't have a new brand.
You don't?
I'm just,
and in terms
maybe
of promotion,
much of what I used to be, much more of what I used to be. But yeah, not a new brand.
Okay, so I think the question is now, in terms of promotion, how far have you reached with your song as far as Africa is concerned, the continent is concerned, bearing in mind the milestone you chalked with regards to getting nominated at BET?
Okay, so this is really interesting. I woke up one day and then this song was playing on MTV Base and on Trace Niger, and I haven't even touched any side on that yet. So I know it's working. But in terms of promotion, generally, I have a new team I put together. And so, like I said before, it's like I'm starting again, right? Even though I already have, you know, this big brand, I'm starting again. So everything is going to take a bit of time because I'm still assembling, you know, my team, people to push promo and stuff like that. But it's working. It's working. Small.
Okay, all right then. So I've just been given the opportunity to give you the opportunity to see the video again. So this time when we come back, we'll talk about the music video. But before we do that, again, send in your video messages. So pick your phone up, record a video message of yourself, anything you want to tell Mzvee, anything you want to talk about the song, send it to our WhatsApp number 055-7190888, 055-7190888. It's a myself our phone na be a camera na o de fatu video na dan camera na hwe so wo ho na yi ni apese wo kan no ni apese wo kan wo ndwom ne ho no, whatever you want to tell Mzvee no. Also now watch your watching say, oh, and you there video no so efe Mzvee why you fe nyumre ni ade anaso enye fe enye me there nya pese okay be feel free, but if it's too negative I will show it. That's just by the way. But send in the videos to our WhatsApp number 055-7190888, 055-7190888. So for the second time I'm going to show you crazy
Send me that boy, your body go save me. From all the sugar you gave me, so many chicks, but you still there amaze me.
Right, so that's it, balance. We are balancing ourselves here in the studios. I'm sure you enjoyed it. So for the last time, before I show what I've gathered so far, send in your video messages. So for our phone, or record a video of yourself, anything you want to tell Mzvee, anything you want to say, to our WhatsApp number 055-7190888, 055-7190888. Wow. Arnold, let's talk about
the experience one.
Was it? No, this is video.
It doesn't matter. It's still the experience one.
So you want Agrippedi to start? Agrippedi, man.
Okay, I think the
so before we talk about the video, let's even talk. So who produced the song?
Kizzy Beat. How old is Kizzy? Really young. He's like 24, 25. He's Ghanaian, but he was brought up in Nigeria like his whole life. Yeah. So he has a Nigerian flavor to most of his beats and stuff like that. Yeah.
So
the one thing I like about Mzvee's music is the time elapsed for every music. It doesn't go beyond 5 minutes. Very simple. So if you're a very good imitator or somebody who can sing somebody's song, you can sing a song very easily. Very few words, but very punchy. Now let's talk about the video. The director, in his effort to project my daughter, really use simple techniques in terms of the location. I can see one set location, and then he avoided distractions in terms of involving a lot of people into the video. So you can see few ladies, about 3 or 4, in addition to Sako there, so that the attention is focused on the the artist. And most of the shots were captured in close-up shots, with the African style of portraying her in terms of the hair. I saw a lot of African in terms of our own, not really going the Brazilian way, using a lot of wigs and a whole lot of distract the attention. So I think the video is very, very good, and then color corrections in terms of where I'm watching this HD quality. The video is very good, so I'll give you about 70% of it.
All right, okay. Maybe before I come to Arnold, and let's see what our audience out there, our viewers out there think of the song. So that's it. So you said the lady actually is your biggest fan.
Najama, she is such a cute girl. She is one of my biggest fans. First time I met her was last year, actually. I went on some radio interview and she actually came all the way. She lives really far. Came all the way to come say hi, and that was really special. So.
Wow. Okay. So Clockwise, you say you're doing the watching. Big shout out going out to you, Clockwise. And just when I posted your picture that you're coming on the show, lots of people saying they have a crush on you. How do you deal with that? One gentleman, Kudu, says he has a crush on you. Everybody says, how do you deal with these crushes? We'll come and talk about that one, but let's talk about the video first.
That's what the crush we all did. We all did inside.
I thought you were married.
Oh, that's the crush. Crush near Queen. Crush now Queen.
I saw you did a crush.
Oh, since so.
I think crash.
Uncle Freddie also crash.
No, articulator crash or VIP crash.
Okay, right.
Okay, so it's a simple but quality video. I don't know the director. This is the first time I'm hearing from them. Jay and Stephanie. Something.
Yeah.
This is the first time. How many videos have they shot for you?
This is the first one.
This is the first.
Yes.
Wow. And how did you find them?
They were cool. Yeah, they were cool.
Like, did somebody recommend them or?
Yes, someone. In fact, I was looking for a new director to work with, and so we just went on YouTube and were checking out videos. And then my manager, one of my managers, was like, "Oh, have you heard of this guy?
Wow.
Let's check out some of his videos." And then I think he shot like a Kim Promise Shutter video recently.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, let's try this guy.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Right. I like the fact that every now and then there seem to be new
guys
breeds of directors coming into the system.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it too. Very simple.
Yeah.
Like Uncle Fred said, just one location. Intriguingly, it was only Sarkodie was the only gentleman in the video. And so all ladies, I like the choreography, the sexy touch, the ladies brought to the video. And it was more focused on Mzvee. See, Mzvee loves the camera. See, there are some artists, no, it's true. There are some artists who, when you watch their videos, like they are forcing it. And I'm talking about some female artists. But for other female artists, it's effortless. I mean, the way they vibe to the camera loves them and all. I think the focus more was on Mzvee, and she killed it. I mean, her moves, her dance moves. Charlie, I wish I was Sarkodie in that video.
I get
it. In terms of the art direction, I saw her holding the old telephone.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very good.
Very
innovative.
I have an issue with that one. Maybe Mzvee can explain.
Okay.
Because I don't know who she was talking to on the phone. Because Sarkodie was right in front of her.
Yeah.
And it looked as if Sarkodie was the main focus when it comes to the balance, blah blah blah. So I was wondering. So
they were trying to balance.
Okay, can I just say, it's not always that something has to really make sense in a video.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just because. It's just because.
Yeah. Good video.
Thank you.
So DJ Paco Rich wants me to ask you if you've agreed to the Fie Kuma proposal. Paco Rich. Okay. That's is it the Kofi Kinaata thing? So, as Kofi Kinaata's proposal, have you agreed to it?
Oh, I think we had our honeymoon not too long ago, so I mean, pictures will be coming out soon.
So you are married?
Yes, we're married.
So you've even accepted a proposal and married without...
You guys are even late. We finished doing so many things. I mean...
Okay, but we're not saying the
Nothing has happened, Ghana.
But I am told Kofi really likes you.
And I like him too.
No, this kind of like is not like the like,
But when I leave here, I'll call him and see what he's saying.
But he's not told you anything.
No, he hasn't told me anything.
Kofi says he's told you. I'm talking to Kofi now. Do you want me to call Kofi?
Or record him.
Do you want me to call Kofi?
Yeah, why not? You can call him.
Okay, so now let's talk about location. What did you shoot this?
Okay, this was shot in Osu, in an African shop in Osu.
Right.
Yeah.
And in terms of it would carry some sort of content, direction, and all of that. Whose idea was it?
Director.
So you left everything
to him.
Right. Let's talk about budget, money.
Mm-hmm.
How much did we spend on this?
I really don't like to discuss the money bits of these things just because it's really debatable when it comes to money, and it can get really nasty. And
okay, so for us here, just so that we're able to, my team is able to judge properly and appropriate the right marks to the video. We sometimes just want to know, even if you're not willing to give us the exact figure,
ballpark figure,
give us some sort of range. Yeah.
Okay, so it's in the tens of thousands. Yes. You see, that was hard.
No, I'm not laughing.
Tens of thousands.
So 10,000 to 15, between 15 to 20, or 10 between 10 and 20.
20 is small, so it does go above that. But I like tens of thousands.
Okay, yes. I'll let you on.
These are quite expensive these.
Yeah, yes. It may not even look much, but
it depends on the concept, the costume.
Yeah.
And these days, when you go on a location, they won't give you the electricity flow. You have to pay for them and all.
What I have learned during the show is that sometimes when an artist comes in and says that, this director took me 5,000, we're not considering the social value of the artist that perhaps that new director wants to feed on. Because if you're a new director and you're shooting a music video for Mzvee, you would agree that, once you do it for Mzvee, it becomes a reference point for other people too. So I think those are the things that we usually don't consider. So when they say it's 5,000, we just want to leave it like, oh, it's 5,000, perhaps it's cheap and all of that. So, right, planned, future. Now we know you know the thing about we fans is that you can release a song today and tomorrow we ask you, so what next? You know,
that's a very difficult question.
Yeah, so what's the plan? What's the plan for Mzvee? Like I said earlier, you're working hard like an underground artist. What's the plan, or what is the psychology now at your camp?
So plan, just simply put, I released an album last month. 2 months ago in February, so in December, and it has amazing artists on there. I have Kojo Fans, I have Sarkodie, I have Kelvin Boy, I have Ifia, I have Navi Kenzo from Tanzania, I have Fowls the Bad Guy from Nigeria on that album. It's a solid album. And I came to Zylofon Radio when I released the album, and Mr. Sami was complaining that all the songs were good and that it would really pain him that some won't get shine. So this is my plan this year, to shoot a number of videos for the songs on the album. I shot 2 of them already. I'm still shooting a few more. So I want the songs to shine as much as they can. And then after that, I'm planning a concert for this year. Last year I wanted to, but I was not able to because of COVID. So hopefully this year is not restrictive and spoils everything. So yeah, plans, and more music.
Interestingly, you mentioned you're planning a concert, and now we're back to square one with regards to event as far as COVID is concerned. Are you and your team devising a plan to stay or to sustain you in this challenging time?
Okay, definitely. There's one advice I'd give before anything else is to always have a plan B. As an artist, this is my #1 job. It's 100% what I love to do, and it's what I would do full time than any other thing. But you should always have something else to back it up, because you never know. And if anything at all, last year taught us that backups are like the most important thing ever. So I have different businesses I do aside the music. But the music is the main thing, and so that is what's feeding this, and it won't stop, hopefully.
I seriously like the plan to release, because I love the song with Ifia, and I pray and hope it's one of the songs that would come with a video. The plan is solid. Shoot videos for most of the songs on the album, and then maybe we're in the first quarter of the year. Hopefully maybe 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, the restrictions might have eased, and then the concert would come up. Concert is very, very key. It must be organized. And so for me, I pray for the team. See, it's not easy. Mzvee going independent as an artist is one of the most difficult ventures you could ever have. See, when you start as an independent artist, it's easy because you know, but when you are coming from a well-structured or somewhat well-structured label and you are going independent, that's very challenging. And so it needs time and support. And so for me, I think we should give Mzvee and her team some time and critical support. Very, very important.
Okay, so let's go see the starts on YouTube like we do here. So this video, can we have the stats now so that we can see it, and let's see if indeed the fans out there love Mzvee. This was uploaded on the 29th of January and it's done 398,371 views, 9.5k likes, and 743 comments. 29th of January, and today is what, the 5th of February, so just like a week.
7 days.
6 days. 398,371 views. Uncle Freddie, man.
It's not bad at all. Which means she has a lot of following in terms of her brand.
She has about 2.7 million following on IG. Okay.
You know, she's moving herself very well. So she's the comfortableness. That's where she's living.
So numbers, you agree? It's in a week.
It's quite encouraging. I mean, you have certain numbers following. So assuming each goes onto your, what do we call it, your system, and then a request for each of your songs. Something.
So on IG, she has 2.7 million followers on IG.
Congratulations.
390,000.
Well, that's quite impressive.
No, it's Mzvee.
That's quite impressive because you see, you people are underestimating the 1 year plus break. That takes a toll.
Oh, it does.
Because the more,
you know, sometimes I play the devil's advocate.
yeah, but seriously, that 1 week break, people came in, and those people too took some supports and those following.
Yeah.
So it will take a while for her to actually garner all these following back, and you expect within a week 1 million views. I mean, you need to relax. For me, I think it's quite impressive. Let's see how it goes. A month, 2 months, and then we see, because the base is there, the support base is already there. Now we need to conscientize their minds and their ears to the video. And I think, it needs more push.
Okay, so obviously we're not also now. There's also Sarkodie in that video.
Yeah, but still, it still needs push.
Right. Oh, that's true.
Because there's been a lot of features with Sarkodie and they don't do well with numbers.
Right.
And so you still need to push whether you have Sarkodie or not.
Okay, so now you have an album out.
Yes.
You're looking to shoot lots of videos for the songs on the album. Now we have this, which features Sarkodie. We have this video. Yes, people already loving it.
Yeah.
Which video, which artist should we expect to see next?
I have shot for You Alone. That's track 1 on my album, and I'm hoping to release that pretty soon. So it just depends on how things are going with this one, and then I see how to move with the next video.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can talk about ratings, like you were in a hurry to do so. So let me hear you.
Mzvee is in a class of her own in terms of how she combines herself, in terms of how she delivers your music career. Do you have what do you call it? Guy who support you in terms of live band? Do you have a particular instrumental?
No, I'm still trying to find that band. Yes.
I think the last time we were playing Patch Bay band, if I can't remember.
Yes, Patch Bay.
So as I said, for the video I give her 70%, and the music to at least 75.
Thank you.
It's good.
Okay, I know.
Oh, music 80, video 75.
Okay. Right, so you've had the ratings for yourself, and then I'm sure that for a lot of you as well, you've done the ratings and you're enjoying it. But the reason we do this very segment is just so that you can go on YouTube and see the videos for yourself. Now, you've got lots of fans out there. What can you tell them?
Do I have a camera I have to look at? Okay, so I want to tell you guys that I love you so much. Thank you for accepting me this easily again. I have a new album out. The title is Invincible. The V is V-E-E, Invincible, I-N-V-E-E, and Civil. Please check it out. It's on every online store you can think about, and the video is up on YouTube, on my official YouTube channel, Mzvee Official. I love you, and please stay safe.
Okay, so before you go, or before we